they add up to 0 because of vertices.
Yes, one good
A
thing.
plus B.
A plus B plus C 0. What else?
Since they're the vertices of a right triangle, you can...
No. Don't pay attention to the rest. Only because
Oh,
of this, that A, B, C are roots of. Or
oh,
better than that, A, B, C are roots of P of Z. You don't need to also use this. A, B, C are roots of a polynomial with degree 3. Only the degrees. Then we can conclude 2 results.
I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you. When we have a root, what of that root is also again a root?
Then it's
Suppose Z is a root of P of Z, okay, in general. Then what is also a root of?
conjugate of Z.
Exactly. So if you use this, you can reach good results.
Oh, I thought that's only if the coefficients are real.
Here coefficients are not real.
But they might not, I think.
Maybe not. ABC are zeros of a polynomial. Yes, sorry. So I think 90% it should be. Okay, so A, B, C, A squared, B squared, C squared. So let's do something. Let's try to consider the coefficients are real, then we also solve it for general case, okay?
Okay.
So if we consider the coefficients are real, then what can we conclude?
So Z conjugate, and the other one is real.
One of them is real, right?
Yeah.
And the other one, the two others, for example, A is real number and B and C are conjugate of each other, right?
Yeah.
So if I show them, for example, if we show them, it will be what one of them is real, for example, like this, and it says complex are the vertices of a right triangle with hypotenuse h. Okay, so and because we know some of them is 0, so if we consider these parts, because they are conjugate of each other, so it will be right angle triangle. Is it possible? So maybe if we consider this part and this part, so one way is this, right? Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so one root is here. This one should be 9. Agreed.
Yeah.
The only angle that can be 90 is here. It can be here or here. But do you agree if it is here, then if we add all these 3 terms, the real part is not 0, right?
Yeah.
So when these two are in the right side of x-axis, y-axis, this one should be on the left side of x-axis, right?
Yeah.
So if I want to draw it in a better way, so it will be, let me do this. This one, 65, 130, and we should connect 45 and 45 here. So it is a good one. We can conclude this one is B, this one is C, this one is A, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now A squared plus this squared plus this squared is 250. It says the points corresponding to A, B, and C in the complex plane are vertices of this. Find H. What's H? On hypotenuse, length of this one, right?
Yeah.
So this one is H. Want to try the rest on your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it gets that H squared is 1500.
H squared is 1500.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why?
So you could say A is A, right? And then the real value of B and the real value of C is A over 2. And then you can say B is A over 2, I mean minus A over 2 plus DI, and C
Let me
is
write it.
minus A
Let me
over
write it. Let me write.
Okay.
Can you say it again so I can write?
B would be minus A over 2 plus, you can say DI. And then C would be minus A over 2 minus DI.
Yes. Then what?
And then you plug that into the equation. So magnitude of A squared plus magnitude of B squared plus negative C squared.
A
So
squared
that
over
would be
4
A squared
plus D
plus D
squared 2
squared.
times that, right? Is equal to 250, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what?
And then you just you expand. So that would be 3A squared over 2 plus 2D squared.
Is equal to 250, right?
Yeah.
What else?
And then at the triangle, if you draw the altitude from A to BC, and then you get another 45, 45, 90 triangle. So you can say that D equals 3 halves A.
Negative 3 halves A.
Oh yeah, negative 3 halves A.
Yes.
And then
you want to find D, right? Because H is 2D.
Yeah.
So H squared is 4D squared. So we can say A is negative 2D over 3, right?
Yeah.
So A squared is what? Is 4D squared over 9, right?
Yeah.
Then 2/3 D squared plus 2D squared is 250, right? So
Yeah.
6 plus 2 is 8D squared is equal to 750, right?
Yeah.
So 4D squared is what? 370.
375.
Yes. So we should try to check if what happens if the coefficients are not real, right?
Yeah.
And look, because we checked one special case and the answer is 375. In the exam, you can write 375, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it works. Now let's consider the coefficients are complex numbers, but still we have A plus B plus C 0, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Try this case first on your own.
Okay. Can I have a hint?
Okay, sure. Let's consider our triangle is ABC, okay?
Okay.
It's not necessarily isosceles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me copy the problem. Okay. Now here, we know A plus B plus C is 0, right?
Yeah.
A plus B plus C is which point of a triangle?
The centroid.
Yes, the centroid. So centroid is 0, right?
Yeah.
And we know a lot of formulas about centroid, right? AG, BG, CG, agreed?
I think I forgot.
How I told you, for example, MA median squared is what? MA squared. Do you remember this one?
No.
It was B squared over 2 plus C squared over 2 minus A squared over 4.
Okay.
Have we told you this before?
I think so.
Okay. Instead of a small ABC, let's write big A because we want to use the formulas. Okay, so this ABC are not this ABC, okay?
Okay.
So that's going to say A squared plus B squared plus C squared, okay?
Okay.
Now that we know G is the center, right?
Yeah.
G is 0, 0. So, you agree this length squared is what? Is A what squared?
It's the median times 2/3
Do you agree this
times.
squared is AG squared?
Oh, yeah.
It's 250, right?
Yeah.
And AG is what fraction of MA?
2/3.
Yes, so now use these formulas to simplify this and find the relationship in terms of ABC, okay?
Okay. Oh, okay. I solved it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you you just plug in each one. So AG would be you can factor out 4/9, and then it's 4/9, and then times b squared over 2 plus c squared over 2 minus a squared over 4, and then a squared over 2, c
For
squared
each
over
of them, you
2.
can say 1 half minus 1/4, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's equal to 250, right?
Yeah.
What's this part equal to?
3/4.
So what's a squared plus b squared plus c squared equal to?
750.
B squared plus c squared is what?
A squared.
So what's a squared equal to? Is 375, right?
Yeah.
And this is hypotenuse h.
Yeah.
H is what? And h is
H is A.
hypotenuse. Okay, so we proved this, right?
Yeah.